Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video, I'm going to fly the C-130J. That's the new module that's out there for DCS. The biggest thing about this module is, one, it's big, of course, but it actually brings a new dynamic into the DCS, something that wasn't here before. First things first, when you're taxiing, the way you turn it, you have to use this wheel on the side, and you have to assign something to it so you can turn it. I do have a low wheel on my throttle, and I'm using that. It just takes a while to get used to it. Second, when it's taxiing, it taxis in ground idle. Basically, you're not touching the throttle. If you go back, it goes into the beta. It will actually taxi with beta a little bit. Don't mess with it. Just get used to it. Use the brakes. Use a little bit of reverse thrusters if you want to slow it down, not to use the brakes. But it really reminds me of the King Air, because King Air is the same way. If you're in idle, it's pulling you. It's pulling the plane. You kind of have to brake with the reverse thrusters. Let's do a takeoff quick. Now for this takeoff, I'm going to do a short field takeoff, basically full power, flaps 50%. I'm going to rotate pretty early, about 9,500 knots, and then just maintain that 12-degree nose upside picture until I'm above certain altitude. One thing you want to make sure is that the nose wheel is centered, so you're not pulled off to one or the other side. Flaps are 50, brakes are set, full throttle here. Okay, power is full. Release the brakes. Maintain that center line. Now, depending on the winds, we may need a little bit of tweaking on that nose wheel. But once you're over 30, 40 knots, then the rudder can take over. 80, 95, rotate. Rotate to about 2 or 3 degrees. Once we lift off, gear up, and we're going to pitch to 12 degrees. Just keep it there, 12 degrees, and we are climbing like crazy. Don't touch anything yet. You can see about 3,000 feet a minute. That's the fast climb. You want to get out of that hot area as fast as you can with as little shots taken at you as possible. It's always fun. It's always fun. I'm not going to talk about how this plane handles because it's a big plane. It handles like a big plane. It's something that you would see in Microsoft Flight Simulator. The main thing about the C-130, especially from a pilot's perspective, is how does it take off and how does it land. Okay, let's do a landing here. This is interesting too. There's different ways to ingress into the landing area. There's different ways to do this, to do the approach. What I'm focused here is on the settings, on the approach settings, flap settings, gear settings, speeds, and all that. As I'm overflying the midfield here, what I'm aiming for is about 2,000 feet above the runway, which in this case is about 2,200 feet. Hit that on the mark. I'm going to keep slowing down to under 200. I'm going to pitch up a little bit here. I'm going to keep descending. Just going to pitch up a little bit over here. And as I'm turning under 200, let's go flaps 50. Once the flaps are 50, we're looking for about 150 knots, 160 knots to put those gears down. Just making sure I'm lined up here, where I'm supposed to be. Alright, now I'm about 160, geared down, close enough for government work. And now, once the gears are down and my airplane is set up, there's a computer, you can do this on the computer, we can do it for you. But when you're this lightweight, we want to hit about 150 knots on the approach. So I'm just going to keep 150 knots until I'm that short base to final. Once I'm close to turning on final, I'm going to start bringing it down below 150 knots. Getting close. Let's start slowing this thing down a little bit. And now you can see why this C-130 has so many windows up here. I'm using all of them to find that runway. At that point, I'm actually slowing down even more. I'm going to get to about 130. Put the full flaps down. Now I got 100% flaps here. I'm set up for a landing, and what I'm looking for over here for this weight is about 125 on final approach. One thing to remember about the C-130 is the final approach and over the threshold speed, those are two different things. Final approach speed, about 125. As we get closer to the threshold, we're actually going to slow it down just a little bit. 125, keep it right here, 125. As we're getting closer, I'm going to get to about 118. Over the threshold, I want to be at about 117, 118 knots. This flap setting allows the nose to be lower, so all you want to do is just kind of lift it up. The flare is just a minor thing. You just want to get that nose up about 2 degrees, 2, 3 max. Don't go past that. It's a flat landing. And just let the Hercules settle on the runway.
Altitude.
Right on the white marks, exactly as planned, right? Now, once we're down here, C-130 has great reverse thrusters. It's going to slow down pretty quick. Just keep it on the center line. All of a sudden, now it's going to switch to the nose gear. Going to make sure that nose wheel is straight once you go under like 40 knots or whatever that is. And yeah, that was a pretty quick slowdown. I'm just basically showing the takeoff and landing, but the C-130, if you watch some of the other videos, just offers an amazing range of options one can do when they fly it. I look forward to having a United States Marines livery. I'm kind of disappointed there wasn't one, besides the Blue Angels, but that doesn't count. But aside from that, great job. Again, thank you guys for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.